If you go far, you know I'll be there. I'll go anywhere, so I'll see you there. I don't care if you don't mind. I'll be there, not far behind. I will dare. Keep in mind. Hey guys, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez. I'm coming at you today with a Veve AMA update video. Guys, if you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I love you all. Everyone say hello to Dashi. Hello, Dashi. Dashi's not 100% in there. There we go. My good golly gosh, that AMA. I'm so sorry. I know some of you guys were expecting a podcast with King Tech Ops, Adam Brum from Guidebook Gaming. Link down below for Guidebook Gaming. Unfortunately, I do think he is a little sick, and unable to make it tonight. We'll probably reschedule for at some point next week. Unsure when. I'll definitely get a replacement for that. But things happen for a reason, and whether he ate too much food or ever, whatever happened, he's got a little bug. This AMA was the crazy. Let me get right into it because I'm gonna have a lot of comments to get back to. Let's see what we got here. I was texting a buddy of mine while we were going through this. So a couple of key takeaway points here. Master Collector Program is the big one. It is basically every single thing that you have gets you points. And it's not just, oh yeah, you have 1 point for this collectible, and then you sell that to get another one, and no, you get points every day for however many collectibles you have. Obviously, completed sets are worth more, and secret rares are worth more than normal ones, and then completed sets give you extra points. But every single day, and they're retroactive. So if you've been collecting since last year or the early this year, I didn't really get into this until like July. I bought Omi since March or April. But I did not get into the NFTs until like June or July. So that is, oh my god. I'm probably not going to be in the. I thought it would just be, oh, hey, you know what? We're just going to get a lot of points for a lot of collectibles. But so pretty much you can have, like, let's say I have 41 sets, give or take. What could happen is that somebody with 30 sets, but like 2,000 collectibles or 1,000 collectibles can just dwarf me. Heck, somebody with 20 sets and a couple of hundred collectibles that have been in since January, they might dwarf me because it. So they're really rewarding the early adopters, the early users, like the beta testers, the people that have been here since the beginning. And again, it's not like, oh, I had that and then I sold it. No, it's they reward you for hodling. So it's basically like staking. As long as you have those collectibles, you'll get points every day. All right, what are points? What are you going to be able to use with those points? I wrote it down. But you do have to log in every day, I think, to claim those points. And again, like I said, there will be a payback retroactively. And there are 20 different ranks to the Master Collector that you'll get there. And there's ways to move up and down in there. But yeah, like I said, those points there are going to be perks. You're going to be able to, okay, not only will you be able to use those points saying like, oh, hey, I have a bunch of, there's this drop that I really want. Okay, use all your points or half your points, however many points, to make sure you get that. And you can basically guarantee yourself a spot up to like a certain amount of people. Let's say if the drop is with, like for 50,000 NFTs, and they might say like, okay, like 5,000 of these, so 10% are awarded to those people who are using their points, which is banana. So it incentivizes people to buy as many collectibles as possible, to complete as many sets as possible, and to hodl them, and to not. So, oh my god. So if you want to go on OpenSea and you want to sell, one of your things, you're more than welcome to. But what's going to happen? All right, you're going to sell that collectible. You're not going to get as many points each day. Once people have a set, there's a decent chance that they're not going to sell it. Because if they sell that, then okay, they're getting less points than everybody else that's still hodling. And what's going to happen is everybody else that's still hodling. David Rosen's mom was talking before about, right now he's not in the secondary marketplace. Basically saying that, oh, hey, you know what? I feel left out. I feel like I'm being left behind because other people are. That's how everybody's going to feel if they sell their stuff. If they sell their stuff and they're not getting as many points as somebody else that hodled the stuff, they won't have as good a chance at getting one of the next drops. Because somebody that has more points than them can go and say, oh, I'm going to reserve a spot for 10,000 points, whatever it is. Oh my god, this is going to be so ridiculous. Moving on. So in the Master Collector program, if you're there's 3 tiers in the OMI staking program. Secondary markets can be listed as OMI tokens, so you're not going to be able, you're not only going to be able to just buy NFTs with OMI. You can list it with OMI. You'll get the OMI for it. Also, you're going to be able to get land in not only just land inside the VeVeVerse, which can be paid with OMI, but homes inside the VeVeVerse as well. Basically, a virtual showroom 3.0. You can build levels. You can dig. I don't know if you can dig down, but you can definitely build levels. And with that, you're going to, like Animal Crossing. This is where the genius of the Akomi team comes in. Picture Animal Crossing, right? And picture, and again, I'm sorry for the hair. It's pretty crazy. So I'm gonna, yeah. Oh, also for those of you that have been wondering, yes, I finally got them redone, so you don't have to look at my crappy nail job anymore. My good golly gosh. Oh yeah, so like Animal Crossing, this is where girls are going to start like picking this up. This is where girls are like, oh, this is fun. Animal Crossing is big with girls. Why? Because you get to redecorate your island. You get to go and move stuff around. What are you going to be able to do with this? Well, not only you have, like I said, a virtual showroom 3.0, because you're going to be able to have land and a house on your land. You're going to be able to decorate the house with furniture, with lamps, with whatever. And that is all going to be in-app purchases made with OMI. Every single thing bought with OMI is burned from the circulating supply. I cannot... Oh my god. Do you know how many people are going to get in this? And how many people are just... They might not... It might be like Animal Crossing. They might not even care about OMI or collect the collectibles. They just might want to build a house. And just... Holy freak. Holy mother of frick. God, this circulating supply is going to be nothing. Oh my god, we're going to be so freaking rich. This is... So... Alright, moving on here. Perks. You can purchase accessories, like I said, with points. Active users can use points to have their listings higher up the list, like boosting an ad. Drop lottery system. So, like I said, the percentage of additions before the drop can wager to guarantee that collectible. You'll receive an in-app notification if you won that wager. Oh, there's going to be a subscription service as well for the Master Collector program. You can subscribe to it. Maybe it's like $5 a month, $10 a month, whatever it is. I'm going to get it because maybe when you subscribe to that, you unlock certain things. Oh, hey, now these cars are drivable. Now these planes and giant ships are flyable. So, if they take that Master Collector program subscription and they say you can only pay for it in OMI, I don't care if you only have 10,000 people in that. If they're all paying how much OMI a month, like let's say, what is it? Let's say $10 a month. $10 and oh my god, that's so much OMI each month. And obviously there's gonna be more than that. This is ridiculous. Moving on. Oh yeah. Also, there's a benefit to being in that subscription Master Collector program. You'll get more points as well, so that incentivizes you to be in there. Why? Because you'll get more points. You'll receive an in-app notification if you won the wager. Oh, derp. These are gamification techniques. So these are OMI is not a security. OMI is utility, and therefore will not be reined in by the SEC. There's no worry of that. Also, we will have Gem to Fiat cash outs this month. They will do their final thing of testing next week, and they will start inviting people in the week after that. So that is going to be the last week on October. We will have that. So that's Gem to Fiat, and we'll have OMI to buying these NFTs probably in November. Holy crap on a cracker. And again, that was just in the AMA. The article for Master Collector Program and OMI Utility will probably be a little bit more detailed than that. But holy whack. That was nuts. Moving on. Free Cube says, yes, let's go. I need that recap. Be Great says, happy Thursday. Mass Murder says, let's go. Get them bot drops, Marketplace, a Master Collector Program. Here we come. Oh, hi, Randy and Dashy. I feel like you're just like, you were like Tommy Wiseau in that movie, The Room's like, oh, hi, Mark. It's like, oh, hi, Randy and Dashy. My God. James Ellis says, late in the UK, let's go, Randy, let's go! Wes says, yo, let's freaking go! AMA with fire! David Rose's mom says, I'm here too, can't escape me, bro. Dude, I love you, David Rose's mom, you're great. Hunter Phillips says, rockets. Jacob said, to the moon. Maxwell says, let's go, Maxwell Cook! Mr. Loch Ness, hi, Dad. Hiya, son. Hey, kids, I guess you thought I was dead. Turns out I had a hemorrhage in my head. Name that movie. Justin says, rockets aren't real, guys. Hunter Phillips says, happy birthday, Vivi. Carl says, let's freaking go! Go look at the recap, brother. Thank you. Gary says, let's go. Maxwell says, freaking bullish. Justin says, I didn't catch the AMA. So I just spent like the first 10 minutes doing like a quick recap of that, which was bananas. Shalom says, cash out, man. Never cash out. Never give up. Trust your instincts. Name that video game. Plutomium says, so bullish. I understand Crypto Far West is like, I'm so bullish I can eat my desk. That was him, right? Gary says, buy those secret rares 1 out of 1. Secret rares are flying in the last... Dude, everything is flying in the last hour. I'm going to FOMO into this, aren't I? I don't want to. I do not want to. But I think I might have to. Where is the 7? VV7. Again, the cheapest one I can collect is the Captain America Secret Rare, and I don't want to do that. I don't want... Wow, this is... Oh my god, this is so much. And Jeremiah Aoyang just posted on Twitter, VV Town Hall Summary, Loyalty Program Master Collector to reward completed sets, secret rares, app engagement, many upgrades offered for point redemption, bridge out and liquidity coming, Metaverse features shared, new brands coming soon. Yeah, they said that they had listed, like, they just inked a couple more deals with a couple more brands, especially... He said an organization that you wouldn't expect to make NFTs. So I'm thinking something really old or really weird. And I don't know why, but my brain went to, like, if they come out with an Alex Jones NFT, I will eat something healthy. Because that is just... Oh my god. Like, again, that's just pure speculation. That's like a fan wish. That's like headcanon. But he said something that you wouldn't expect to have NFTs. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, Real Talk says, let's go. Oh yeah, what are these Captain America secret rares? What are they? Again, people might be selling them just to try to complete other sets. So the cheapest set that you can get right now is Series 4 of No Time to Die. The next set after that is either Series 3 or the Marvel Mighty's Captain Carter, which it is not confirmed, but he hinted, saying that somebody asked, "Oh, if I have like 3 Supermen, does that count as 3 sets?" And I all of a sudden was like, "No," and Dave was like, "I think so, but I'm not sure." He says, "I have to check that." But if you have a multiple of those sets, it apparently counts for more. Which, if that happens, those No Time to Die posters, all of the No Time to Die posters, the Marvel Mighty's, What If series, Captain Carter, which is like $300 something, just nothing. Which is nothing. Why is it nothing? Because what are the other ones that only complete a set? All right, the Dragon Girl, which is like $1,500, $2,000, give or take. The Bardas and the Starfires. There's so few of them. Whales are just gonna have a heckin' field day. Where's that Captain America secret rare? I wish this was a first appearance. It was a first edition. Oh, it doesn't even say. 2.2K. I don't have that. I can do it, but I don't want to. I have to save for the Harley Quinns. All right, moving on. That AMA was head spinning, so pumped, dude. I don't. Okay, this is real life. I'm pinching myself and it hurts. So, all right, moving on. 111 Panero says, any mentions on what we'll be able to do in the VeVeVerse? I don't think he actually mentioned that. Veve Vault, go Secret Rares ASAP. In case I didn't mention, everyone check out Star Helix and Veve Vault on YouTube, and at Not Star Helix and at Hey David Don on the Twitter. Shalom says, Dan confirmed, case out. Case out. I don't know what that means. Real Talk says, what's the cheapest one of one? That's Captain Carter. That's the one of one. But there's a set cheaper than her, which is the James Bond NFTs. The last set that was number 4. Like any gaming? Not yet. I mean, again, that's months away. What he said in the VeVeVerse is just everyone will have a home, and you can decorate that home, and you can pay for stuff to decorate that home via points or Omi. Yep, Captain Carter's very cheap. James Nelson said, was disappointed that some of the important Omi token questions were not covered, especially the buybacks and reserve wallet burns. They've mentioned that before, though, saying that the buybacks are going to be saved in case whales want to dump, and then they could just, buy back when whales dump. He says, what did I miss? A lot. I hope what I went over just... You're only like a couple minutes late, Ray. Real Talk says Captain Carter's 300 plus. Yeah, and the I think at least one, but maybe two of the James Bond sets are cheaper. Questions are always about drops. Does the consumer decide which collectibles are more valuable than others? I mean, yeah. I mean, it's a free market, so yeah, absolutely. All right, it says Dan said that 3 Superman, but he also said that he, and I was thinking about that, but he said he had to check to make sure. He said most likely that you should be rewarded for that, but until it's confirmed, I don't want to FOMO and spend like $3,000, on Captain Carter sets. Little Girl says, man, I truly lucked out by buying Gold Dragon Girl for $16.90 2 hours ago. Now it's over $2K. Heyo! Couldn't have had a bad timing. Good for you, Little Girl. Good for you. J-Man said, I need AMC stocks to go up so I can buy a ton of them. Oh, dude, I would just sell now. Again, not financial advice. I sold everything. I didn't care what it was. I sold everything. Just boop. So yeah. Real Talks agree, Justin. Real Talks hodling power. Well, what was it? Duplicated sets are counted. But he said he wasn't sure. And like I swear to God I heard that. Is that true? Again, he has to check. He said like he thinks there is, but he had to double check. So we're not 100% sure yet, but it is leaning that way. Same guys pumping AMC or pumping Shiba. That is probably a fair assessment. Maxwell Cook says Captain Carter is about to at least double the next 24 hours. 285 her before, and it's 300 now, I think. This time tomorrow, she's probably 600. That seems too good to be true, to be honest. I don't know, man. Like these guys are crazy in the best way. Take the profits on Sheeb and buy Omi. Yeah, take the profits on everything. Again, I have like 3 more Pokemon cards because I sold that box. So yeah, I do have that. Last order went through. I have 111 million Omi. 111 million Omi. Just letting y'all know. I'm gonna try for more if I can. I can't. I don't have any. Oh, God, I need to live too. I need to go to Atlantic City on Saturday. I'm gonna do a calculated risk. For those of you that don't know, I can count cards. I'm gonna take like $1,000 and we're gonna see what happens. I could be buying more NFTs. I could buy more whatever, but I'm gonna do some risking here. So let's do it. Awesome. What's up, Peter VDB? How's it going? Oh, it says I think Dan did say he needs to confirm after he said duplicate. Yes, he did. Post is gonna sell out probably. Luca D. Secret Rares are about to go boom, boom. They probably are. Randy, could we be digital neighbors? I mean, I'll have a bunch of properties. There's a good chance that you're going to be able to find me and be able to say, like, oh, yeah, there's the real Randy Chavez. I don't know if land around me will go up just because they were, I can't get this Captain. I can't spend $2,000 on Captain America. I can't. Not doing it. I don't even know what I got before. Oh, before I got that Ultraman set, so now I have 42 sets. 42 sets is a lot already, and I only have 275 collectibles. There's people with much less sets than I do that have a lot more collectibles. So I am not selling any. But see, if I go and sell my hymn, I have 2 hymns. So one of them if I sell. So let's see what they're going for in the market before I decide. 8,900 for him. Cheap in my opinion compared to Donnie, but I would have to sell for like 88 grand and I'd get like 7,800. Not worth it really. I don't think. Because Donnie's you can get for, I don't know what to do. I really don't. Because what can I get? I guess I can complete the Captain America one. Oh, Donnie you could actually get for 80 grand. But, is Donnie worth 10 times more than him? Probably not. Yeah, Post is definitely going to sell out. Randy, you can try to be on a digital neighbor. Dennis Lee's Randy in Jersey. I will be Saturday. Real Talk says, buy more Omi, Randy. I did. I have, what do I have? I have a 111 million. Jericho Lick says, oh, to the moon. Says, can't wait until it really feels real. I mean, the feeling that I have now is pretty real. The feeling that I have now feels pretty good. I don't know why, but my teeth hurt, so I don't know how long I can actually talk tonight. We shall see. I have sensitive teeth. I need new toothpaste or something. Well, 0.0072. So we went back up, the support line at 7.0. We went down, we went back up. So who knows where we'll float here for a little while. I'd say give it 2 weeks and we break that resistance of 0.0083 because that's when we'll have the MTL starting. And then, like I said, we should be on more exchanges by that point, or we should be on Immutable X. So we should start more exchanges end of this month, if not early next month. Design and build house and sell fully furnished. That's actually a really good idea. Again, I'm a very creative writer. I'm very creative, screenplay writer. But if you go and say like, hey, here's a bunch of collectibles, line them up in a really cool way, and it'll be like, eh. But there's some people that have their showrooms that's just like, oh, this is awesome. I don't have that ability. I don't have that ability. That's why I never got an Animal Crossing. I'm not good at that. Good at many other things, but that is not one of them. So they guarantee you there's going to be a business where people are like, oh, this looks amazing, where you just get a fashion designer or, what they say about, gay guys, their houses look immaculate. Their houses look amazing. Why? Because they just have that sense of taste, that metrosexuality. Oh my God, they're going to be in such demand for this. Because again, do you want your house to look like mine? Do you want it to look like a piece of poop? No, you want your house to be banging. You want to throw ragers in there. So if anyone is really, really good at that, you will be in high demand. I will probably hire you for my multiple houses on my multiple properties. Randy rocks. Thanks, Rebel Duck. You're the man. Dude, Rebel Duck and Butt Thompson have like some of the best like videos as far as like data analysis on there. It's amazing. Brenzy says, what up? Aria Realty Investments says, when is Chavez Topia yacht? So Aria Realty Investments will be with me on Saturday afternoon, Saturday night, early Sunday morning. No, Aria Realty Investments is not my girlfriend. But yes. I mean, I don't have a boating license. I'm also not a strong swimmer, so I don't know. Whereas I'm going to pay for Master Collector program. Yeah, MC Pro. I will as well. I think anyone who is obsessed with points and getting drops, I think it'll pay for itself very, very quickly because you get more points. Now, so there's going to be a lot of money outgoing once the gem to Omi swap is open. This will also boost token value as long as they don't cash out. I mean, some people might, but some people might if they're like, you know what? Because again, if you put in a couple $1,000s, now you have several $1,000s. There's people that literally put in like $100 and now they have thousands. So yeah, people are. Yeah. Doesn't says what's good. Real Talk says must have MC. Must have. Dave Rosemont says yes. I think the Master Collector Program sub will have to be paid in Omi, and since there's no IP directly tied to it, the Omi paid will be burned. Yes, agreed. Please suppose my day sucked. I can't have this happen again. What day sucked? I hope everything's going well. Hope you're doing okay. Breathe, rejoice, breathe, and rejoice because we are about to have the most amazing last quarter ever. This is going to be the best quarter for Veve, and so far, and it's only going to get better. This partnership with Earth 2. Probably, at least not now. Towards the end of the decade, I do definitely see a partnership coming with them. Rotas said, did he mention Immutable X? I don't think so. Immutable X MTL? No, I don't think. I thought he meant Immutable X NFT. Yeah, money transfer license. That's going to be, again. We'll have people starting that, getting invited to that slowly but surely, starting last week of October, and then Immutable X. That should be around that week, if not early November, and then we should have more exchanges in November as well. If you love David Rosen's mom, does that mean you like David Rosen? No, you could like one without the other. It says, I'm busy lately with my new group. I'm introducing the Fortnite community into Veve. Oh, there you go. There you go. Get it. Joe Oliveria says, Happy Gilmore. I forget the reference that I said before. Yeah, I'm not selling at $1. I'll definitely start to sell at $1. It's because I have so much OMI. Will I sell the whole thing as soon as it reaches $1? No. Because that would be a giant, because then, all right, selling 100 million OMI right now, okay, yeah, and I get it, like $70,000, give or take, 80,000, whatever. Selling 100 million OMI at $1, that's $100 million. That's just it's a big one. I'm still waiting for that last secret to end season 2, a la Ritmo to end season 1. I mean, technically the James Bond thing, one of those is not complete yet. So we'll see. Point Spears, keep it up, Randy. Thanks, man. JB's not David Rosen's mom. David Rosen's mom has got it going on. Does it FOMO ASMR? No, I was created to stop David Rosen in a more lighthearted way. There you go, buddy. Yeah, the Secret Rare Labbit is up on fire. Oh, is it really? Oh my god, I'm so glad I got one. Oh god. So I can't. Somebody. Okay. Will look at after stream. Thank you. There's so many people I have to get back to. I guess we're gonna go to that Secret Labbit here real quick. Oh, Labbit, Series 2. All right, let's see what the Secret Rare is at. It was at 500 at one point. Oh, 889. Heyo. Good for it. Dennis Lee says Captain Carter was $250 a couple hours ago. Now it's $350. Can't believe we got that for $25. That's where it says the Labbit Secret Rare. I know, it's on fire. $889. Can you explain why the Ultraman series isn't available in Japan and mainland China? If this will change, or is it going to remain that way? It was given as a kind of like, again, the creator of Pokemon did not put every single Pokemon into red or blue. Like, there was some missing from red, there was some missing from blue. You had to have somebody to trade with to get both. So what he did was he made Ultraman available for us, and he made Adventure Time available for them and not us. I think Powerpuff Girls as well, as a way to just kind of trade and get that intercontinental cooperation. So that's why. I don't know. It might change in the future. Axel Cook says, yeah, that was Crypto Far West. I got his NFT that came with the autographed DNA from WTF's VV Part 2. I love that. I was in it twice. Brian Wise, I hope they partner with Funko. I don't know if I would expect Funko to... I mean, they already make Funko Pops. I think Funko might have been... If someone were to ask me, what do you think of Funko? Would they make NFTs? Part of me might say they might be afraid of NFTs. They might be a company that'd be like, oh, nope. I'm not, nope, because they're scared of it. But if they embrace it, then that could be very, very different. Real Talk says Walmart. Oh, God, if it's Walmart. David, oh, my God, it could be Walmart. Because David Yu the other day, for those of you that do not know, aw, puppy. Oh, no. Oreo is the longest resident at One Tail at a time, has been with them for over 1,000 days. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That is such a sweet face. Oh my god. Oh, I want it. Is that a her? Oh, such a happy doggo. Oh, I need to adopt this dog. I can't. I just gotta add it to the story. My story. And then just, oh my god. I'll get back to that. So David Yu, again, he posted something pre-order, Walmart. So he did say not an NFT post, but coming soon, new Batman Who Laughs with Robins, exclusive at Walmart. VV fam, let's clean them out. I need those Robins. So maybe. Could have been his little hint. Oh my god, if it's SpaceX. He was wearing a SpaceX hat the other day too. Dude, if that's SpaceX, I will... I don't even know. If they partner with SpaceX, I will go on a diet. I will lose weight. No more crap. No more Taco Bell. And I will get a 6-pack again. I'll get an 8-pack again. If they partner with SpaceX, I will do all of that. You'll see me eating nothing but water, eggs, grilled chicken, salmon, and a whole butt ton of lettuce. Oh my god, if they partner with SpaceX. Drivable Teslas in this game. Oh god, it'd be amazing. China won't allow their citizens to buy crypto. I think it's just Bitcoin. Is it all crypto or is it just Bitcoin? But they can still. I think it's one of those things where they can still use it, but they can't. Well, they can't mine it. They cannot mine it there, which is good for us in the U.S. because now the U.S. is the #1 miner in crypto. So, heck, China. But I think they said they can't mine it. I think they can use it though, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. He says Randy needs to do a video chat with David Rosen's mom. That'd be interesting. I didn't expect Ford to come out with the NFT. Yeah, I wouldn't expect Ford either. David Rosen's mom says, ha ha ha, I will buy all the AJ NFTs. Mwah ha ha ha. Craftsman Tools. Yeti coolers. They will be banned from the internet. They already. I don't think Google can operate there. Frank Sabago says, skip this if you read already. But about almost, I didn't read it. 35,000. Oh god. 35,000 more OMI after converting everything I have on Coinbase to Bitcoin and sending the Bitcoin to Bitforex to sell. I now have over 1,153,000 OMI. Dude, Frank Sabaco, you will be a millionaire in the future. I have the guy was supposed to do the oh man, alright. It's all good, brother. We'll reschedule for next week. For next week. Yeah, no, that's the buddy. He just wasn't feeling so hot. All right, and the Hooverville Labbits. Let's see what they're at now. Oh, still 889. Okay, that's good. That's good. We're good. It's good. We're good. All right. Time for my 30-minute Patreon member shout out. All of the kings had their queens on the throne. We would pop champagne and raise a toast to all of the queens who are fighting alone. Baby, you're not standing on your own. Can't live without me. Meow, 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 meow. Bought before the AMA too. Frank, my man. Jared Hollick says, gonna stack Captain Carters. There you go. Get him. Should have sent XLM. I think you can do that with Coinbase. You can only do it with Coinbase Pro, I think, right, JP? Maxwell Cook says XLM is the best. Choo Choo says, so glad I bought mother flapper. Bought a secret rare Labbit yesterday. Oh, good for you, mate. You saved yourself a bunch of money. Maxwell Cook says, for transferring. Yes, XLM is the best for transferring. Terry says, I feel you, bro. I'm suffering too. Too many options. The money of the world won't be enough. It won't. The DeLorean is best set for less than 1K. Is it? Is it cheaper than? Oh, it might. Yeah, it might be cheaper than everything else. Maybe Ecto 1 too. Lucady Dookady says bought a rubber leg. Could it help it? That's awesome. Adam Williams as well. Everyone's mom. Congrats on the bag, Frank Sabaka. Yeah, Frank Sabaka. You're doing it, man. Someone from the community said something about a chart where we can find the price of the comics. An idea. It's at akomiwiki.dv or something like that. Randy, would you sell an ultra rare Daredevil to get an ultra rare DeLorean to get a set? Why am I blanking on Daredevil? Daredevil comic. To get an ultra rare DeLorean to get the set. Yes, I would. Yes. It says you're gonna make me sell for OMI. Sell everything for OMI. That's what I'm doing, or that's what I did. Not financial advice. Because I'm thinking to sell my comic collection, except my only secret rare. Is it a good decision? If you can sell it and then get more sets, sure. If that's what you want. I don't know what your main goals are, so I don't know. Oscar F says, yo, what's up, fam? What's going on? You have 40 comics. I mean, if you're going to sell those and you can get a couple of sets and that's what you want, go for it. If you just want to get as much money as possible, I'd probably keep them for right now. Be advised, I bought 6 House of X commons because they were like $10. I was like, easy. So I just bought 6 of them. And I bought another Captain America common because the Captain America common and uncommon, by tomorrow they'll all be gone. There will not be any on the secondary market. Well, there won't be any on the store. There'll be some on the secondary market. So I have 4 common Captain America statues now. Oh my god. The comics, the sets are not being recognized, but the actual, they'll count as collectibles though. Like they'll count as points. The True Baby, Secret Rare Captain America has the best animation. You're right. Because I know, alright, here's the thing. I know if I wait, these Captain America NFTs are probably not going to be 2,200 anymore. They're probably going to be 8,800. But, you know, let's say they 4x. And, oh, that's the ultra rare. Go for the secret rare here. And if that happens, you know, going from 2,200 to 8,800, I think Omi in that time will, again, is it going to 4? No, it'll probably go more than 4x. So I'd probably better off waiting, in my opinion. So I won't do that just yet. Maxwell says, I can't bring myself to sell 3 Mondo posters or Todd. Hodl long and still get points. Yeah, hodl. Definitely hodl. Bernard says, 1 set, 115 collectibles. Can't afford paying thousands to complete a set. Rather buy a few million Omi instead. Yes. Yes, agreed. What did the A-Man say about secret rares? They'll give you more points than other ones. Then says, bro, I live in TR. AC is my backyard. Although I haven't been in a while. But last time I went, I dropped 200 on my number in roulette at Caesars 24 and hit heyo. So was that, like 6 grand? Pretty nice. Now, the secret rares will give bonus points. I'm pretty sure each rarity above common will give it. Yeah, that might as well. So the amount of creativity in the VeVeVerse will be unmatched, dude. I am so heckin' pumped for it. Everything. I was literally texting like a couple of friends as this was happening. Like, guys, you don't even know what the fudge is going on. Like, I don't care what you think you know. Shut up. Like, it's just like, there's like, yo, all right. They're just calling like their wives. Yeah, Chavez is going crazy again. Like, oh, it reminds me of this dude that was in Kuwait. He's like, he was just, I don't know what was going on. If he got like a Dear John letter or something, but this one like big black staff sergeant, he was like, he was just getting wild, like just throwing stuff everywhere, and security forces came over, and it was this girl, and like security forces, they're carrying guns all the time, so you don't want to mess with them. And he was just like, what? Now you got security forces going here? Oh, you got a staff sergeant going crazy in the defect. That's what's going on. You got security forces. And then this girl gives him like these dead eyes, like I will heck your day up. Like, she didn't say anything, but she's like looking at him, and it's like, what? You about to say something? Shut your lips before I kiss those lips. Those some pretty ass lips. And I was just sitting there, I was like, oh my god, she's gonna murder him. But she so calmly is like, sir, we need to take a walk. He's like, yeah, let's take a walk. And then I don't know what happened to him. I don't know if I saw. I don't know if he got sent home. He was just, he got a case of the crazies, man. Like in the desert, sometimes that happens. Sometimes it's just like heat gets to you, or not in America for a certain amount of time. It just, every once in a while it happens. I started with a dude, this guy Dagum, who said he wasn't even going anywhere dangerous. I was like to Qatar somewhere, and he's like, yeah, no, one of my airmen just like freaked out because it wasn't in America anymore. He's like had a panic attack. I was like, really? Like, what? You know, again, not anywhere dangerous. Like Kuwait, not really dangerous. Where was I? Hey Randy, good news from the AMA. Next 2 weeks look nuts. Or was it 2023? No, the next. Well, I mean, some of this stuff like the VeVeVerse won't happen until 2022. Spring probably. But yeah, the amounts of nuts that this will be, like banana split nuts. Why am I in Snapchat? Go to the YouTube. I'm going to go to the YouTube, and I'm going to go on my live right here. And on the live right here, I'm going to, bam, give myself a like. Oh, why, thank you, everybody. Oh, thanks, Chavez. No problem, Chavez. You're welcome, Chavez. If anyone else could smash that like button, that'd be grand. J-Man says, so maybe 2 ultra rare equals 1 secret rare in points? It's possible. Only one link says, hey, I just got on. Did you discuss if they misspoke when they said each Superman? For Superman kind of, they're not 100% sure. It looks like it's leaning that way, where each completed set, even if you have 5 James Bond sets, which is like $1,200 or less, that will be 5 completed sets. So my 41 sets will mean doodly squat to people that have, you know, the rest of those sets of like James Bond posters again. You know, you get 10 James Bond poster sets for like, you know, $3,000, and you have 10 sets. It's nuts. It's nuts. Heckin' nuts. But again, that's not 100% sure. It is leaning that way, but we don't actually have that confirmation. I want the title Randy's epic bathroom break earlier today. The drop. Thanks, J-Man. Who we got here? What we got here? Oh God, what we got? Alex A says, do you think the Thor rare and ultra rare will increase more in value because of the exclusive covers? Yes. I think anything that is exclusive, even if it does not bear that con exclusive logo, but it does say exclusive to Veve, or even if it doesn't say that, a couple of things that were exclusive to Veve, like the covers on a couple of these, I think that will be something similar to like, oh, how do you find Mew on the playground? You know, like, oh, this is what you have to do. When people say like, oh, no, that was exclusive as an exclusive cover for Veve, you know, for this con that didn't exist before. So yes, I am pretty confident those will carry a premium in the future. So thank you for the question, Alex. Or was I here? Yeah, for those of you that missed my stream this morning, the first time ever that this happened, I had, surprise, I had Taco Bell. So I went for a run. You know, I drank a protein shake, had a bunch of water, had some Taco Bell. Like halfway through my stream, I was like, and then I just had to go to the bathroom. And I took my phone, like it was nuts. So I left the stream for a little while, but I kept, you know, in the comments. It was crazy. So that is what J-Man is talking about. Shalom says, I mean, in 2 weeks, Dan confirmed Veve will do cash out. I will never sell my Omito. Yes, he will. Again, they're doing the last test next week, but it's the week after that where people are going to start to get cash out, which is insane. That says, why did they remove Captain America common and uncommon? Sorry, I had to hydrate. Why did they remove the Captain America common and uncommon? I don't know if I gave a reason. If he did, I completely forgot. But they are. By tomorrow, they'll all be gone. You'll find them on the secondary market, but they will not be in the store anymore. So I have 4 common. I have 1 uncommon, but I have 4 common. So anybody else want to sell Ido for $1.10? Dude, there was like 3 this morning. One I found on stream that sold for $1.1. I was like, oh my God. I felt so bad for those people. I tried to buy it just to give it back to that person, but it was gone already. It was too late. Moonboy says 25 cents by May of 2022. I'm thinking like maybe 10 cents, but again, the possibility of that, that is not outside the realm of possibility. I have said that I would, at 20 cents, I would be, a little surprised, but not like shook. Me, Foster Hilt, and Henry Pagliuca were talking about that the other day on a live stream. It was like a 5.5-hour live stream. It was nuts. Cavell Anderson joined like 3 hours into it. And Foster, he asked the question, what would you guys be like shocked by if the price was at some point next year versus what do you think of, like, oh yeah, I guess, that makes sense. And I was like, okay, well, 20 cents would be like, I would be like kind of shocked, surprised, but like not shook. 30 cents, I'd be like, oh my God. 30 cents by May of next year? It's $30 million for me. And Henry Pagliuca says, like, listen, guy, boy, son, 50 cents. I'd be a little surprised, but not shocked. And he said, like, $1, he'd be like, listen, if it gets to $1 by, which I'm not saying it will, I don't think, well, Crypto Rain said the same thing, could reach $1 this bull run. How does he know? He's usually very, very good at this, but I don't see how it gets there. But apparently him and Henry Pagliuca, 2 guys that are more successful than I am, both see that are in this field, and I don't. And I'm the king of seeing things that nobody else sees, like the kids on the Cinnamon Toast Crunch commercials. Excuse my language, I'm so sorry. And I don't see a way to $1. That's so bizarro. Like, I guess you could, like, if we come out in the VeVeVerse super strong in April, maybe by like towards the end of next year, 35, 40, I don't know, man. $1 is just so much. But anyway, again, 25 cents may or may not be correct. I think that might be a little high for May of next year, but I mean, who knows? Like I said, 10 cents for that time, sure, yeah, that could be fine. What rarities do you get extra points for Master Collector Program, bro? That is the secret rare. Taps Trey says, "What up, Randy?" Says, "What an AMA." All right, so me and Taps had also. Oh God, excuse me. I have to contact what's his name on Twitter, not Taps. I do have to oh my God, so many messages. I'm so sorry, guys. I will get back to messages at some point. I just had a hell of a day, as you can see. Not Jeremiah, not Wahid, Lately Crypto. Where is it? I don't know where it is, but somebody did offer me their frequent flyer miles so I can go to DesignerCon, and then me and Taps just confirmed. Well, they confirmed on stream that DesignerCon. I was worried because, again, I don't want to get things to get political, but I've had the Rona. I've had it, and I was fine. I recovered very nicely. I did, what do you call it? So I have the antibodies. I do not want to risk getting the jab. I know it's silly. Most people that get it are fine. They're a little there for 1 or 2 days, but I have this irrational fear about getting it, and I can't get it. Not that I can't. I just really am nervous about it and don't want to. So I thought that I would not be able to go to DesignerCon, but apparently they said no. As long as you have a negative test, you can go. So I'm going. I'm going to DesignerCon, everybody. Yeah. Everyone says, any secret drops tomorrow? I don't think so. Harley Quinn drop on Saturday. So yeah, I did confirm with Taps that we are going to be at DesignerCon. They are going to have a couple of other things. David and Dan won't be able to go, but I think Trevor and Reese might be able to go. There's gonna be a couple people there, including me and Taps, and I don't know about any other collect. I'm gonna see if Dan Lee can go. Maybe we can, get him to go up there. Taps Trades, I think you influenced Randy to also facepalm, knowing where he is going with these great news. I still have that screenshot. I'll see if I can find it. It was a little while ago, though. It was like a week or two ago. Oh, maybe it was longer than that. Also, there's this guy. I forget his name. But he did, he's a French guy, and he did a video on me. And he kind of looks like me, too. So I thought that was fun. He's like, Randy Chavez, millionaire. I was like, oh, thanks, fam. Yeah, the Taps screenshot that I took was a while ago. I don't have it anymore. There's me. I don't know what happened to it. Anywho, let's get back to business here. DRM says, hey Taps. Mark T says, pretty sure everything above common will be getting bonuses proportionally. Secret rares will just get the most points possible. Because again, a common or a rare, if they both get the same amount of points, just load up on commons. Just load up on those Marvel Mighties. Mark D, would commons get any points? Yeah, commons do get points. Justin says, SpaceX to 8-pack real quick. Dude, if they, those that are just joining, if they have a partnership with SpaceX, and I told everyone, no more Taco Bell, it's all diet, I will drop 20 pounds really quickly. Yeah. Everything will get points. Funko is already in wax, but what are those collectibles that are in wax, though? I think we have the premium digital collectibles, so might be different. Has occurred, all the face palms for all of us. All your base are belong to us. All your face palms. Marty says, but better rarities will get more bonus added on. Eli Hauk says, did I miss the breakdown? Kinda. I've been, a little bit, but honestly, the breakdown I pretty much did in 10 minutes, and then, I watch the whole stream later. It says, Ford did release an NFT. That's bananas. Pino Pagliuca says, Randy, what's going on? How's it going? I was just mentioning Henry before. Tar says, Taps Trades, can't help it. But what's going on, Pino? How's it going? Dream Life TV says, what's your end of the year price prediction for Omi? I think 5 cents is very conservative. So again, earlier this year, I had said 10 to 12 cents. but that's when we were at like 0.007, 0.08, then we went hard dip, and then I changed it to 3 to 5 cents. And then I had kind of dropped the 3 to 5 cents. I said just 5 cents. I don't know. Honestly, I could be spot on or I could be way off. And where I say way off, I could go much, much higher. I mean, I guess if, let's say MTL is delayed another week and we don't get MTL till November, and then maybe if we don't get OMI to NFT until late November, early December, and we don't get on any exchanges until late November, early December also, it's going to be hard. Again, if things are keeping delayed, then maybe we get to like 2 to 3 cents and that's it. But I think a couple of exchanges, including I think there's going to be 2 to 3 major exchanges by the end of the year. At least one in November and at least one in December. I'm talking like a KuCoin, a Gemini, or a Kraken. And then we're going to probably have half a dozen to a dozen smaller exchanges. Yeah, so that's my prediction. Blockchain says, "Oh, we get ready to break out. Let's see what we got." I mean, we have been consolidating, doing a lot of the consolidating. We had a massive dip this morning, and then we went back up. So yeah, 7.2. I'm fine with the trading around here, and it might do that for another week or two. Like I said, I am in contact with a couple of different whales. I have that one whale group that I'm in where there's like 12 to 15 people in there, and I have more OMI than 3 of them. Everyone else has much more OMI than I do. And they're not tripping. They're just like, meh. Craybound says, anyone caught when the OMI utility paper dropping? I don't think he said. If he did, I don't know. It says, I don't see any price jumps in the marketplace. The Secret Rare Labbit and Captain Carter was a bit of a jump. As Cook says, that's a tough one. That Daredevil Ultra Rare is VV exclusive cover. Oh, that's true. It is. And I don't know if that's a Comic-Con exclusive. I'm not 100% sure. Henry Paglio says, you're a true inspiration. I might be increasing my OMI holdings to 110 million. Get it. Do 111. Why? Because I like to go one step beyond. But also, because what did Bilbo Baggins say in Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring? It's my 111th birthday. So you got to get 111 for Bilbo Baggins. Frank Sabaco says, the Crazy Mountain, the only thing I heard is OMI Utility article will become same time as Master Collector Program article, I think. We should get those by the end of the month, I hope. But when that is, we have no idea. David Rose's mom says, yes, I remember hearing Dan say that they would come out at the same time, but he didn't specify when. Give it a week or two. Crazy Mountain says, thanks, Frank. I thought on Women XVV Dan's interview he said in 2 weeks. Things do get delayed, though. Yeah. Frank says, delays are common. Yeah, any software company, delays are always common. Tesla was on time like less than 40% of the time with Elon Musk's predictions, with his timelines. And that's like a $1 trillion company, almost. Maybe it is a $1 trillion company. I don't know. No, it's not. It will be, but it is not yet. So yeah, software company, which again, Tesla's a software company. They are notorious for having delays. Veve, I think, is actually very good at them. They are delaying less than a lot of other software companies. They knows about the Crane Mountain. He may have said that. So much going on. It's hard to put. Yeah, there is so much going. This is insane. Oh my god. Point Spirit said there's a secret rare Captain America 400 number 189 mark. If you are lying. No, I didn't see it. It must have got scooped up so quickly. Yeah, I mean, one for $22.75. It's the cheapest. There was one for $2,100 before, which is nice. Gonna move on right here. Marty says, Mr. Pags, hello, are you collecting the Beta Ray bills? Ooh. Jonathan Aline says, Big Black. Says, you're like Jesse from Breaking Bad, bothering your friends for a place and then making millions. I would like to think Todd from BoJack Horseman. He does the same thing and is actually voiced by Jesse Pinkman. So, science, bitch! Oh, I'm sorry. Science, girl! I love him. He's like one of my favorite. He's such a cool dude. Shalom says, tomorrow I'm quitting my job. Get that bread. Preciado says, buy a common Thanos number 327, 100 gems. Is it a good deal? Well, that is a Comic-Con exclusive, I think, so maybe? I don't know. I don't know. In the future? Probably. Actually, number 327, yes. Yes, that is a good deal. I completely misread that for a second. Yes, number 327, I probably would get that. Because that's a low mint number. Alex says, do you think the Thor Rare and Ultra Rare will increase more in value because of the exclusive covers? I think the exclusive cover, anything that is an exclusive cover, will carry a premium, yes. Taps X Randy stream. Yay. Actually, so I did have I was on Taps' live like a week or two ago. I will get him on my live probably next week because he has, I think he goes back to work on the 25th. He said in the last stream. So I think next week I'll be able to get him on the live. I'll get him on the podcast for y'all. Only one thing says, so honest truth, how many secret rares do you have total? I think I have every one except for the Captain America secret rare. But not including comics. I don't have any of the secret rare comics. As far as the other ones, I have every secret rare except for the Captain America one, I think. There might be one, because the Dragon Girl's the ultra rare. Donnie's an ultra rare. Oh no, the Moogly. I think there's a Moogly secret rare. I don't have. I don't have most of the Ghostbusters. Because that one set, I mean, I have the Ecto ones, but there was one set where the Platinum Moogly is like $30,000, and the Gold's like $30,000. That's its own set, so I don't have those. I don't even have the normal Ghostbusters logo from that set. Tate Rose Mom says no jab club. Quapa. Pia Bagliuca says you're right. Don't get it. Oh, thank you. Propaganda says good for you not getting it. Glad you're on our side. I mean, if I can quote Treebeard here, side. I'm on nobody's side because nobody. I can't do it. My voice hurts. But he says nobody's on my side. Yeah. So I mean, that's just. I think it should be up to everybody's decision between them and their doctor. And if their doctor says, hey, don't take this, take this, and this in place of that, and you'll be good. And I'll be like, okay, doctor. I'm going to say 98 times out of 100, the doctor's probably righter than I am. 97 and 5, 4. Most times doctors will be right. But yeah. But it definitely, the people should definitely consult their doctors and have conversations and see what they think. Because it's different for everyone. That just happens to be my decision. I respect everybody's decision for themselves. Try not to force that decision on other people, but yeah, rebel. Hashtag rebel. Says, Randy, they're putting the something on the test. Well, I don't know how you can put that on a swab, but I mean, I think it's just you just take you like prick your finger and then and then it says it that way, right? I think that's how you can tell. I don't think they needed a swab for it. And Veve is sponsoring the Wi-Fi at DCon. Are they? Oh! It says instead of taking your saliva. Oh, okay, gotcha. I'll just have them take my saliva then, if that's a thing. I also had a worry of getting the jab because of a brain issue, immunity issue. Doctor said it's fine. I've been totally fine. Glad I got it. Got number 1. My end goal, my wish is for everyone to be okay. However they're okay is fine. If you have natural immunity because you got the antibodies, I have read articles saying that that's actually better than just getting it via immunization. But whatever people feel comfortable with, as long as you're being safe and you're good, it's all I care about. I just want everyone to be healthy. And if he says, yo, did you see the crypto casino Roblox NFTs today? So sick for online gambling with utility. I did not. That does sound really interesting, though, because I love gambling. Going to Atlantic City this weekend. Hello says, did they say if Secret Rare comics get same points as Collectible Secret Rare? They did not say that. That will probably be saved for the Master Collector Program article. Craig's Coin Purse says, yo, legend. Hey. Ho. Thank you. Potsy Wee Bear says, let me call it here. Tesla NFTs on Veve? Someone call Elon Musk. What was that SpongeBob thing? Like, someone call the police. There's a pants thief on the loose. Again, David was wearing a SpaceX hat in one of his more recent interviews. If they have SpaceX, then there's a decent chance that they have Tesla. If they have Tesla, there's a good decent chance that they have the Boring Company. They have the Boring Company. There's a good decent chance they have Neuralink. If they have Neuralink, there's a good chance that they have Starlink. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm like this. Elon Musk runs like 4 or 5 different successful companies. They got Starlink. Well, that's more of a subsidiary of SpaceX. So SpaceX, Tesla, the Boring Company, where he bores those tunnels, and then he has the Neuralink. So, oh my goodness, they have that. Oh my heckin' goodness. I mean, Elon Musk is a nerd. He likes anime. He plays video games. He's one of us. One of his favorite interviews that he ever did. My favorite interviews that he ever did was with like this radio club. It was like this high school people. Oh no, a tech club from like high school. They started having a tech crew, like a coding club, and they started getting it in high school, and they started getting all these high schools in America for kids that wanted to learn how to code. And Elon Musk thought that was awesome. And for such a busy guy, they're only supposed to go for an hour, and in the interview he was just like, yeah, we can go on a little more. We can keep talking. I don't really have to be anywhere right now. Where he clearly did. He clearly had to go be other places. And it was the kids, the people that run it, that was like, yeah, we might have to go. I have to turn over this equipment. But he just likes talking to other nerds. He likes talking to other people like him. Like, we're like him. Is that me trying to fit like a square peg into a round hole? Maybe, because I want to be like him at some point. Maybe. But I also think that this is something that he'd be interested in. It's like, well, it might be a good idea to get an NFT market. It might be good with these guys. Pokemon, yeah, probably good. That's definitely his train of thought. That was definitely what he did. I've seen enough of his interviews to take on some of his personality. Moving on. Are you selling ETH for Omira? I already sold. I only have 3 things left to sell. After that, I could sell my Tesla Kilo bottles. I could do that. I have 2 Tesla Kilo bottles, but they're worth like only a couple hundred each. Maybe like 500 or 600 each. Not really worth it. Is it worth it? Maybe it's worth it. Maybe I could drink the Tesla Kilo and just sell the empty bottles. Those are probably worth $400 by themselves. Moving on. Mr. Collector says, what up, everyone? Recovery says, would be crazy to see you doing these streams from your mansion in a few years if Omi pops. Well, Omi will definitely pop, but I also don't want to... So, if anyone remembers the episode of The Wild Thornberries, where Eliza and her family, they visit, I forget what island they're on, but there's these monkeys, they're called macaques, and they knew her as soon as they saw her. They're like, oh, this is a human, they can give food. And they played her, and they're just like, oh, please, my son, my little monkey child is dying, we haven't had food. So what she does is she takes all the food from her convy, from her family, and she's not eating herself, and she's throwing her extra food in her backpack. She's like, one more helping for the monkeys. And of course that was really misguided because, they were taking advantage of her. But that premise stuck with me. Like, okay, if this girl is not eating herself so that others can eat, why should I go and buy a $1 million mansion, or where I could just get some for like, $200,000, a couple $100,000, or I really just want to rent an apartment. But the VA home loan, I could anyway. Why would I do that? Where I could just rent something and not pay that much money, and the rest of that can just go to just charity, just go to land of Madagascar, Indonesia, or setting up one of my animal sanctuaries. So I would have to get a big place eventually. Girlfriend really likes pets, so I might as well live kind of what I'm preaching. All right, like I said, that dog that I just shared in my Instagram story. Oh, I would take that dog in a heartbeat, but I just can't right now. Like where I live and my lifestyle is just not. It would not be fair to the dog, because it looks like it has a really giant place to run now. So I would. What I will do though, in January, me and a buddy of mine are going to fly to Texas, and we're going to pick up my Cybertruck. I will try to live stream from my Cybertruck. Be like, hey, we're here. We out here. So maybe I'll do that. That says, did they give any info on having a verified storefront on OpenSea Marketplace for Veve? I don't think so. There is a lot of speculation about that. I guess the big speculation is people might not move their stuff to OpenSea. Because if they do, yeah, they could sell it and they can make some quick money. But then they're going to be saying, like, again, let's say if you've had that collectible for a long time and you get an extra point each day or whatever for how long you've had it, suddenly those points stop coming in. And let's say if it's a secret rare, minus a bunch of points each day that you're not getting anymore. I think that's going to incentivize a lot of people to hodl. That being said, there's definitely going to be people cashing out, but I don't think as many as we thought. I thought as soon as it was going to open sea, frenzy, but apparently not. Apparently it'll be people hodling because of, oh, I think he has 50 likes, that means the world. People will be hodling because of points for the Master Collector program. But I don't think they mentioned OpenSea today. I'll probably be going live with Foster Hilt tomorrow, so I'll let you guys know. Yeah. It is time for my 1 hour Patreon member shout out. Monster, how should I feel? Creatures lie here, looking through the windows. I will hear their voices. I'm a glass child. I am Hannah's regrets. Yeah. Alright, moving on. Philby says, is Veve working with the Apple M1 iMac? I don't think so. I mean, they're working with Apple. Are they working specifically with that? They did not say. Keo Wong says, what's good, Randy? Watching all the way from Auckland, New Zealand. Whenever I hear Auckland, New Zealand, I think of two things. I think of the Oakland A's, and it sounds similar, but I think of that one Full House episode where I think the middle child, she like gets on a plane and she thinks that they're going from like San Francisco to Oakland. It's like, oh, that's just across the bay. Once I get there, I can call my family and have them pick me up. But it wasn't Oakland. It was Auckland, New Zealand. And she goes like halfway around the world. It's like, oh, that's great. I don't know why that's what I think of. It's just funny. The Veve economy is going to burn Omi like crazy. That guy asked about selling his music in the VeVeVerse. Now imagine how many more people will try to make a living in the VeVeVerse. They pretty much said you can probably make a living in the VeVeVerse. They didn't say quit your job. It says no, you could probably support yourself based off of sales in the VeVeVerse. It goes to show that if you are successful in VeVeVerse, you will not be poor in Earth, outside the VeVeVerse. So this will create a lot of jobs, create a lot of wealth. Oh god, my body. It sounds like it's shaping up to be really cool. Now, again, all of this, are we going to be able to do right away in April? Probably not. It might be in stages, but this is what they are planning. Or maybe this is what, again, maybe we have that. Maybe we're able to build our houses at first and that type of deal. And maybe the light gamification comes after. So maybe the stuff they talked about today will be available in the VeVeVerse right away. And then the light gamification might come a little later. I don't know. I don't know. So cool. Actually, that's going to probably be one of my giveaways. At some point in the future, I'll probably be like, oh, hey, also, by the way, this week's giveaway or this month's giveaway will be a free month into a subscription into the VeVeVerse, that type of deal. SJ says, buying a Todd or completing multiple sets, which is more valuable? You remind me of Mewtwo in Mewtwo Returns, where it's like, here I can use my powers to protect them from harm, but do I have the right to keep them from living as they choose? Which is more important, their safety or their freedom? Which I would have said freedom, but which is more valuable, the Todd or completing multiple sets? I would say what my thing would be, it would be completing multiple sets. If I have the choice of one Todd or completing like 4 or 5 different sets, I might have to complete those 4 or 5 different sets because it sounds like you're going to get a lot more points with that, and that'll help you. So that's if I had that choice. Because again, I had a couple completed sets before I got the first set ever, so it took me a while. Kiwo Wong says, congratulations on all your YouTube channel growing fast, really quick. Oh, thanks, Kiwo Wong. Hugs for you. Hugs for you. Horayan says, did you know if we can stake Omi to win more Omi? Yeah, they mentioned something about that. I had that written down somewhere. Where was it? Oh my god, I have so many. I'm so sorry, guys. So sorry. Where was it? I forget where I wrote it down. Yes, there's going to be an Omi drop lottery. I don't really know 100% what that means, though. Again, I'll be live with Foster Hilt tomorrow at some point, and he might have taken notes as well. Panero says savage. Dave Rose's mom says, probably good that I can't access the market right now because I think I'd be buying everything. It is taking me, and I'm kind of patting myself on the back here, an extraordinary amount of willpower to not buy that Captain America Secret. I don't know what's keeping me. Omian says everything is getting delayed. It's fine. I would rather them take their time and give us something like that's the best, as opposed to them rushing and just having a whole bunch of bugs and yeah, I'd rather them take their time. Patience is a virtue. Frank Spot says, Jorge, unlikely. If you do that, you run the risk of the SEC saying your crypto is a security. And Veve said before they don't want to. No, it is not a security. We are good on that point. As a reward for that reason. But we can't stake Omi to win more Omi, but they did say something about a lottery. So yeah, we will not be able to stake to get more reward Omi, but there will be some type of Omi lottery. But yes, it will not be a security. Crypto MD says, I agree with passing on the vaccine. Oh, I probably shouldn't have said that. I just read that. So I mean, I'm glad to say I'm not alone, because everyone on like Facebook or like the family is like, oh, get it. Why are you being stupid? Why are you putting others at risk? I was like, well, if I have the antibodies, I don't want to talk too much about it because I don't think that might get demonetized. Jay Downey says, hey, Kyo Wong, I'm a welly boy, but stuck in Aussie at the moment. I think welly boy means New Zealand boy, maybe, but you're stuck in Aussie, Australia. I hope you get back to your home soon. Horion says, Frank, makes sense. Thank you. No problem. Henry Pelly says, Mark D, no Beta Ray bills for me. Gotcha. Dan K says, what collectible do you own the most of and how many? Stelina, I own the most of her. Well, I don't own the most of her. She's the one that I own the most of. And I have 22 of her. So yeah, that's nice. Mark D says, and Stelina's from the Myrmicornos? Myrmicorno, those, up until a few hours ago, those were the most undervalued in my opinion. I don't know about now, since, again, 2,000 people were watching that, listening to that AMA, so, yeah. There's a bunch of people that probably just, oh my god. We know of the Ray Fixies. We know of the real Randy Chavez's with his Omi. Ray Fixies with the NFTs. The Todd Father and everything. How many people are like that we don't know of? How many people do they represent? With me, at least, you have like 12 other people that have more Omi than me just in that whale group alone that I'm in. And Henry Pags is on my par with the same amount of Omi. But Ray Fixie and Todd Father and people that just are spending hundreds of thousands on these collectibles, those are the ones that we know of, but how many are there? How many do they represent that just don't say anything? That are just silent collectors? That are just like, oh my god, like you ever see that meme? I'll show you this. Polar bear, nature is metal? I think that's what it is. No, I'm definitely not going to get that. Basically, oh yeah, it's this one. Oh, I am good. It's basically this photo, and it's like, here's the bear that we see. It's a bear, it's a Chavez, it's a Ray Fick. They're nice people, but there's the bear we don't see, and it's like, oh no. Again, when you have me and people that are, let's say millionaires, because I am one now, and you see that people are spending hundreds of thousands, like, whoa, that's a lot. That's more than I make in a year. That's more than, in the whatever. And then you just, I'm telling you guys, there are people worth 8-9 figures in this, and they will dwarf the people that you think are whales. They will dwarf us. It will. Oh my god, which should be amazing. I'm not gonna collect every single collectible I want. I should know going in, you will not be able to collect every single collectible you want. Most likely, if you can, great. If not, no big deal. But and that's good. That is good because oh, that's homie burn. Oh my god. And we got Atomic Z06 with a $5 super says Vax is not politics. It's good science. Trust the science. I'm in the field. I like I said, I love science. From quarks and fermions and bosons and quantum physics to string theory, theoretical physics to I do like elements. Again, my video or my thoughts of the elements of the periodic table when they said N and E on their Instagram for Veve, I was like, oh, okay, what is this? N E. Okay, neon. Neon is a gas with an atomic number of 10 and a atomic weight of 20.18. 10. 2018, 10, 2018. Oh, maybe October of 2018. What? So again, I'm pretty familiar with sciences, and again, I was in the veterinary field for 9 years before I joined the military. So I love science. I love all that, and I am very, very pro appropriate jabbing. It's just the idea. Maybe it's the military in me. Maybe it's the rebel in me that just I'm pro everything that's good for you and pro not professional, appropriate jabbing, I'm 100% on board with. And this may or may not be appropriate. It probably is, for the most part. It's just the fact that people mandate... saying that forcing you to get something is not... That's not free America. It's not. I just... that is a very, very dangerous precedent to set. So that's just kind of my opinion there. And again, I am very, very pro appropriate jabbing. Again, we did that for all the animals that I had worked with, over 9 years. So very, very, and again, I was going to school to be a X-ray technician before I found high risk lending. But again, I don't want to get too much into it. Don't want to do too much into it. But it's just I do not trust governments. They are the people I trust the least. And yeah. So moving on. Okay. What was that beforehand? Oh, Yo-Yo Legend. I was there. Do that. Okay. Okay. Where was I here? No Beta Ray Bills. Okay. Thanks. Mark D says, thanks. Love seeing you on the streams. Get me so hyped up for what's to come. Yeah, let's get this bread. His mom says, my adopted home state, South Carolina, Morgan Island, is populated by macaques. Oh, hey-yo. I should go there. Sounds fun. Maswala says, wait, why are we doing the live stream? There was an AMA for Omi. Watch like the first 10 minutes and it will tell you. His mom says OpenSea is overrated. I mean, they're the big ones right now. Maybe they are because again they're the only ones up there. But as Coinbase launches theirs and Veve gets out into the spotlight, maybe they'll be more properly rated in the future as we eat some market share. Mark D says the hodl bonus is huge, dude. I'm hodling everything. Not selling anything anymore. Ari DeVoe says it's a brilliant system to essentially stake your collectibles for collectors' points. There's utility to hold. It is genius. Again, these guys are like, how do you think of that? These guys are either some of the smartest people I ever met, which they are, or that they had some help from someone called Lucy. I would like to think. Or maybe, eating what Mario eats. But yeah, these guys are genius. I was hoping to hear that. Kurt says, is there even a need for OpenSea at this point if we're moving to Immutable X and will still be open ETH holders? Yeah, probably, because again, maybe they don't know or trust Veve because they don't know them. So going to OpenSea like, oh, we're on here, a platform that we trust. Kind of makes sense. So it says, play Squid Game in VeVeVerse. That would be great if we had like a Netflix partnership and we had Stranger Things and Squid Games. It would be amazing. Again, Squid Game is 100 million people watch that. That is the most watched Netflix series ever. More people watch that than Stranger Things. More people watch that than House of Cards. Orange is the New Black. Anything. This dwarfs them all. Trumps them all. Kurt's like, sign me up. As well as I might have to sell my Thanos secret rare so I can buy tiles in the VeVeVerse. That would not be a bad idea. I will Yeah, a lot of my OMI is going to be spent on the VeVeVerse. I think holding more Captain Carters is better than any other set. What do you think? Holding Captain Carter is better than any other set. What do you think? I would say she's definitely. I would say the only argument you would have that there's one cheaper that's a Bond set, and when people do that, it is going to be harder to sell some because, again, you need both of them for a set, but there's only so many ultra rares out there. The Captain Carter, yeah, the ultra rares might make more money. Oh God, I don't know what's going on. The ultra rares might make more money in that set, just because there's a lot less of them. So that's what I think. How many of the Captain Carters are there? I don't even think I remember. Oh my God, I don't know what's going on with my body. It is doing a very weird thing. Oh wow, 385 for her now, and there's only 6,000 of her. I would still say the Bond posters because they're cheaper and there's less of them. These are more expensive and there's more of her, although she's a lot more well known, and it is easier because she's just one of them. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. As well as says, will making money in the VeVeVerse or Earth 2 be more profitable? Well, so far Earth 2 I think was more profitable just because it's been around the same time, but Earth 2 you were buying things at 10 cents and you were selling them for several dollars, so it was ridiculous. But I think in the future, near-term future, like the next 6 months to a year, I would say VeVeVerse. Because again, VeVeVerse won't come out until April probably. Where Earth 2 you can buy and sell stuff now. Resident 420 says, I was thinking maybe in the Master Collector program, comics should make up a set if you collect a common or above of each comic in any season. They will count as something. But again, just because they count as something, the sets won't count. But the collectible, they are still collectibles and they will count as collectibles. Grandma says toy boat 5 times. Toy boat. Oh, toy boat. Oh, that's so weird. That's really good, Radma Smile. Toy boat. Stanley Bukasa says, I heard for a set amount of editions for a drop, you'll be able to wager collector points to secure a guaranteed spot for that drop. You're right. You can. Omian says, can we get a home tour of your house before you move out? If you go to my video, let's see what it's called. I forget. Go to my video. How I went from no bed to being a millionaire 4 days ago. Oh, 6,100 views now. If you click that one, towards the middle of it, I go and I show you in the windows how there's no AC, and I show you my part of my... The bedroom's really not that big. And I show you that I show you where I sleep. It is not glamorous. It is not. So if you want, that's probably the best tour you're gonna get. I'm not gonna give any other tour. I don't think I can. Dashy's the last one. And Atomic Zero said, thank you so much for that $5 super chat saying, jabs are not politics. It is good science. Trust the science. I'm in the field. And like I said, for the most part, I am very much on board with appropriate jabbing. It's just that particular, being forced to do it, being forced to do anything, I'm really not a fan of. Like I said, if you have, I think it's very complicated. I think it's very hard. Because is it good? Yeah, probably. It's probably more good than it does. It does a lot more good than it does harm. Most likely, but it's just something about being forced. The government saying you have to do something or else was just can't get on board with it. Not 100%. Grandma Smile says blah blah blah. Says Hotes ain't been sick or ever seen anyone sick. Well, no, there's definitely people that have gotten sick, like a whole mess of them. I've had it, and I was sick, but I recovered. So I mean, it is real. Like, what did Cardi B say? This stuff is real, So it is real. But yeah. Paul says, what branch, bro? Air Force. Paz Bear says, pretty sure no one else thinks like that. Things like me. I don't know. Yeah, I do remember feeling very weird as a kid, where I thought it was, well, nobody else thought like me. I was like, oh, okay, all right, maybe I'll just keep quiet. I was really quiet as a kid. It's hard to tell. I was really quiet as a kid. There was moms that, oh wow, this is gonna get real. This is gonna get real. Oh god, these comments are gonna get real. I might have to skip a bunch of these. Yeah, you have to see what the trade-off was. Like, yes, the Rona is real, and the jab does help. But yeah, I think I agree with Yuri Davila saying that the shutting down the economy is probably. How many people killed themselves? How many people that were, had to stay with their abusers? Like that. Oh my god. Oh my god. The torture that must have happened. Oh my god. Paolo says, Gran, I'm paramedic. How can you say? Yeah. I think maybe Gran also. I think it was just trolling. So it's freedom only free. It's not limiting other people's freedoms. Agreed. Some people make it about politics. So Justin, I think, is right. Don't do it. Stay out of. Yeah. So just stay out of politics. Either way, you'll be doomed. Yeah. So I try to keep. I do try to stay middle of the road. Words of Santos going. Depressed WFT fan says hi, Dashy. South Carolina says you can't drink after 11 there. I hope. Well, thank God I'm not living there. Inferno says just bought 65,000 more. Omi, there you go, Ginferno. Get that bread. Get it, buddy. Get it. Hey, Rosemont. Yeah. So you're gonna stake your collectibles? Yeah. Staking your collectibles is gonna be bananas. Oh, I can't wait. I'm gonna stake them all. Well, says, I wonder if the longer you hold the collectible, the more points you get. That is what they said. It'll reward long-term holders. The longer you hold it, the more points you get. Patsu Ibarra says, check it out tonight. SpaceX has NFTs going to space tonight. No, they don't. No, they don't. Oh my god, I have like 500 messages from Telegram. I never checked that. It says, all right, SpaceX NFTs going to space. I'm gonna Google that right now. Going to space. I'm so dumb. NFTs will be auctioned off to benefit St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. The rock band Kings of Leon are headed to space. Time in Disguise will get a workout during the transmission, becoming the first minted NFT song ever to be played in orbit. Inspirational 14 members said, okay, that was... But is that today? Let me just do SpaceX News. That'll probably be... Because that was last month. I saw final training for flight on brand new spaceflight now. It's tremendous lead over blue It's tremendous lead. Yep. Oh, Michio Kaku. I love Michio Kaku more than anything, and apparently he says SpaceX has a tremendous lead over Blue Origin. Michio Kaku is one of my heroes, one of the leading minds as far as string theory. He's right up there with like Leonard Susskind and Edward Witten and is it Weinstein? But yeah, he's like one of the top physicists. Like I love him. In my top 5, 100%. Almost the Starlinks will provide faster speeds to the internet. Polly Bear, Potsy Weber, send me the link. OJ Manu says, what did they say about restricted accounts? It's been a week. They are working on it. They're really just, they're getting all the bots. And unfortunately, people are being caught in the crossfires. They are working on that round the clock. It is something that that is like one of their top, that is, if not their top priority, it has to be, because they want a lot of these people that are getting restricted to get unrestricted before certain things happen. But yes, that is one of their top priorities. Here's Al. You're talking about Netflix. Imagine if that was the company David was talking about. Again, Netflix NFTs would be great. I gotta get some water. I'll be right back. Oh god. My back. Oh god. My other back. Oh, is that you, Timmy? Hi, Timmy. My back. Save yourself. Oh god. Okay. Oh, I need a new chair. Oh god, my hip. Oh, that was my hip. Okay, we're good. Yeah, so the longer you hold, the more points it provides retroactively. So MT's going to space tonight. Yeah, Potsu Weber, give me that. I think that went off last month. Yeah, I think it was last month. Paul says, what happened to Earth 2 Mastery, the YouTuber? He was on vacation for a while. He was going to get back. He said there was really nothing to report. Now, again, for those of you that don't know, Earth 2 Mastery started off as Earth 2 YouTuber and then switched to Omi. And he stopped doing content for Earth 2. And I talked to him in Discord a couple months ago. And he just said when there's more happening, he'll get back. I don't know. But we were talking about Earth 2. He didn't say anything about Omi. I would love to see him back with this. I would love to get him on an AMA. I'd love to get him on I would love to have him on the podcast. Maybe I could do that. Yeah, because he's very, very cool. He's very, very good. I love him. Kerr says, all those Ultramans plummeting after that. Are they really? Oh, man. Rip to them. It says, it's going to be again, that's going to be short-term plummeting, though, when Asia gets in. It's over. Then it says, it's going to be staking your OMI and staking NFTs option? Yes, there will be. Mike says, are you still a millionaire after today's drop? Technically, no. Technically, I lost the status. Rip. But I'll get back there again. Actually, no, it's like 7.2, right? I think. Yeah, no, I'm not one anymore. Again, I'll be it when it reaches like 7.8, maybe. Give or take. What's 111? Yeah, I would say about 7.85, give or take. Maybe 7.8. By tomorrow, we'll see. That's what it would be for me to be a millionaire. Squigglestick says, "Hey Randy, would you sell Amazing Spider-Man 1 Ultra Rare comic at 500 for the Joe Madureira Batman and Metal Batman, or hodl the comic as it's down so much from 1600, which I can't see going back anytime soon?" Depends. Are those collectibles that you're collecting? Are they completing sets? If they are, then I might. Grandma's Wild says, I'm fine with jabbing if it involves, oh my god, my reproductive, oh my god. Grandma's Wild is such a troll. I love him. Arnold Glass says, what's up, brother? Hope all is well. Yeah, pretty well. I'm going to Designer Con, baby. Grandma's Wild says, space NFT, like the SpaceX NFTs. So yeah, NFTs in space, it's going to be great. J-Man21 says, I'm telling you, the USS Enterprise racing SpaceX and Elon is going to happen in the VeVeVerse. Oh my god, that'd be insane. Scorpio XI says, I hope they count the Kang Ultra Rare as a secret rare, and the secret rare said Ultra Secret Rare. They won't do that. Grandma Small says, it's always St. Jude's Hospital. It is. Oh my god, have you seen that Long Beach Griffey video? It's like this, it's this really rich person. Well, Long Beach Griffey himself is not like bougie or anything, I don't think. He's a nerd like us. He's into anime and stuff. And he does these funny videos, and somebody's just like coming into like supposed to be like the dollar store or whatever, and they have their like Gucci bag, they have their hair did, their nails done, and there's like, oh yeah, $10, that's nothing, because the total comes out to $9.98. And he's like, oh, $10, yes, that's nothing. I spent $10. I don't get out of bed for $10. Here you go. Take my card. And the guy's like, would you like to donate, round up to donate the 2 cents to St. Jude's Children's Hospital? And like the person that he characterized plays like, what did you say? And it is one of the funniest videos. It is wrong, but it is hysterical. It is absolutely bananas. Just says, no one can get through Van Allen belts. You would die. The moon landing is, oh my god. So there is radiation in the in space, and that I think that's supposedly how the Fantastic Four, they were just in a big thing of radiation. That's what they got, but there's stuff to protect you from it as well. That you can get to space. A bunch of people now, especially millionaires and billionaires, they've gone into space. Richard Branson, Jeffrey Bezos. I mean, did they fake it? Did Jeffrey Bezos and everybody on that flight of Blue Origin and Richard Branson, did they fake going into space? Maybe they just like, hey, you know what? Let's fool all these guys. Maybe they did. I don't think so, but maybe. Yeah, and Code says, I've had the Rona, so you have the antibodies. Anyone saying you need a jab in addition to that is just trying to impose their will on you. Trust your gut, Randy. You have good instincts. Yeah, I mean, again, you could have the antibodies for a long time. I don't know how long. They don't stay forever, I don't think. Do they? I don't know. From what I read, they're only there for a certain amount of time, and then they go away. But I don't know. I guess I'd have to do more reading on it. But yeah, I mean, as long as you have the antibodies and you're negative, I think you're fine. Paul says, I think David's company he was talking about was Nike. Oh, why would you say Nike though? What is your reasoning? I'm very, very curious as to why you said Nike. Air Jordan NFTs? Yeah, oh my good golly gosh. It says the jab does does it? I know it has in a couple of women, but I don't know if that's such a small percent that it did. It says, was there any question with AMA about NFT gaming in the future? There was no NFT gaming, no. No mention of it anyway. Versus Randy, when Omi goes back up, you're going to have to make a new video title, how I went from no bed to being a millionaire twice with a Comey. I'm dying. What I might do is make a video saying, like, how I became a multi-millionaire because of a Comey in a year, in like 8 months, 6 months. So I might do that to try to go viral, because this one was really more about my story and didn't really say too much about a Comey, but yeah, this I'm very, like I said, very bullish, and it took me 30 years to make my first million. Probably only gonna take a couple months. I can tell you when it happened too. Ugh. Yeah. Was it Saturday? Yes, it was Saturday, October 9th, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, is when it happened. And I bet you I become multi-millionaire next month. I'm gonna hit 2 cents or close to it. Oh man. Grandma Swallow says, we need to get you a millionaire crown and a billionaire. Yeah, so millionaire, multi-millionaire, decamillionaire, 100-millionaire. Decamillionaire is definitely going to happen. 100-millionaire? Guys, it has to reach $1, and I still have to have 100+ million on me. That's a lot. A lot of good things have to happen, and 100 million, it just takes so much time. Billionaire? I can't. I mean, not through just OMI. I could if I don't spend any of my OMI for the next 15+ years until it reaches $10. Sure. But that's not going to happen. So I think at some point, mid to late decade, after it reaches $1 and I go and, and I fulfill some philanthropic goals, maybe I could put stuff. It's just, again, $1 billion is so hard. It's so hard to do. It's almost impossible. So yeah, I'll try. I'll try. Michael Barnes says, if you buy NFT with OMI, will that burn from the circulating supply? If you buy land and stuff in the VeVeVerse, it will. If somebody sells something for OMI, they get that OMI minus the fee. The fee that's paid is actually burned, so that's fine. Let's go back. Tommy says, give me some AJ1s. AJ1s? AJ1? Air Jordan 1s. Oh, yes, that'd be nice. Alfred Montanero says, sold 2 comics to get low mint ultra rare Bond poster and 1 Stelina. Nice. I went from no bed to a millionaire again and again, and again. Squiggle6 says, how long have we got to wait before the dollar prediction? Well, Taps Trades already did a dollar prediction. So, did I miss my 90-minute Patreon member shout out? I don't know if I did or not. I don't think I did it. Oh, the demons that she hides are all she knows. Maybe she can fall in love with someone in her life that she could trust. To tell her she's enough. Yeah, tell her she's enough. No one heard her when she said Maybe I'm better off dead. If I was, I would finally be enough. Shout out all those voices in my head. Okay. For the dollar prediction, for me, I think a very, very conservative amount is 2027, but probably going to be a lot sooner. I need to see how it goes. There's too many variables right now for me to give an accurate prediction. I would say I could give you a better prediction end of this year, but it has to be saying, remember when Goku was talking to Korin about hey, I'm gonna go up against Cell, and then Korin's like, yeah, he hasn't shown his true power yet, but I can tell you where you stand. And then Goku powers up. He goes, ah, ah, and then he powers up in front of Korin, and then everyone's like, whoa, what's he doing? And then, Korin's like, oh, God, you're gonna break down the whole place. And then Goku's like, sorry about that. That was about half of my power. And then Korin says, you're more or less even, but Cell'll still lick you. I forget what this is in reference to. Money prediction. Oh, yeah, so I will have a better prediction. I'll be able to tell where we stand towards the end of the year. Right now, there's too many variables. I actually won't be able to give a much more accurate prediction until after the VeVeVerse comes out, because we don't know how much... It seems like a whole bunch of this is going to be burned. The end of next year, 30 cents is not out of the question. 30 cents is not out of the question end of next year. Oh my God. End of fourth quarter of next year, 30 cents is not out of the realm of possibility. Depending on how much we burn, but especially from the circulating supply. Holy frick. God. But again, I would say, 15 cents by the end of next year is probably about okay. But, so double that's really hard to do, but who knows, man? Who knows? Grandma Swat says it's only impossible because you have deemed it so. I wouldn't say it's impossible. It's very, very difficult. And I mean, I also don't want to work anymore. You have to work. You can't just be a savvy investor. And I guess you can, but again, what it took to do all that. It is again, it's a lot easier now that I have the capital. But researching into I got lucky that I found Omi when I did. The amount of companies that you have to research to find they're okay. It takes days, weeks, sometimes months, and sometimes you never find something I found it by chance, and I got extraordinarily lucky. Again, same thing with Earth 2, same thing with Tesla. I keep getting lucky on those things. Can I be lucky again in a few years? Yeah, absolutely. Will I have a lot more money to throw in instead of $400,000? Absolutely. Throwing $4 million at that point. I don't think I would do that. That's a lot, but who knows? I would have no problem. Again, in the VeVeVerse, I'm going to be spending a couple $100,000 online in the VeVeVerse. You heard it here first, all from Omi. Paul says they always leave little clues. They do. Ski Stone says, sorry, just joining late. You got any predictions for the licensing deal David hinted at? One you wouldn't believe would do NFTs. Well, if SpaceX was already doing something with NFTs, then maybe Tesla? When I heard that, I was like, yo, if they give me an Alex Jones NFT that says, they're turning the frogs gay, I would lose my mind. That would be amazing. TikTok's already said they're doing NFTs for their content creators. OnlyFans might be a little too adult. Steakhouses? Maybe a little too highbrow. I don't know. I don't know. Because we're already thinking Nintendo. Those are things that we expect to do NFTs. The amiibo hunting and all that. Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings. That's all things we expect. What are things we're not expecting? I don't know. Terry Jones says, what is the VeVeVerse? That is going to be their metaverse. We're going to be able to play with our collectibles. We're going to play with our avatars. We're going to be able to have land on there, build on the land, and use our Omi for resources or use our Omi for stuff to put on the land. And again, they're going to have mini games on there. Could be 1v1. Could be 3 versus 3. Could be, having guilds. Could you? Oh my God! If they go and say in January, say, oh, by the way, get your teams ready. We're gonna have guilds. We're gonna have houses. Like they have House of Targaryen, House of, whatever in Game of Thrones. They might say, oh, hey, here's gonna be the houses. If they want to do them, oh, House of Taps, House of Chavez, House of, oh my heckin' goodness. If they do that, House of Chavez, Chaveztopia. If you want to join my Chaveztopia, link down below for Earth 2. If you want to join my Chaveztopia, House of Chavez, in the VeVeVerse, I will make it so. I will do it. And Dashi will be our leader. And I won't make any decision without consulting Dashi first. Or Dashi won't make any decision without consulting. I don't know. Whatever it is. God, that would be amazing. Oh my heckin' goodness. So yeah, VeVeVerse, it's a lot of speculation right now, but it's probably going to be one of the best ones out there. Alpha Montanero says, Supergirl low mint 113 for Spider-Man first appearance 600. Would that be a smart trade? Which Spider-Man? Is that a... It's probably not a secret rare or even a ultra rare Spider-Man. That Spider-Man is probably... Yeah, let me know which one, so I can... Swallow says, Omi will be $10 tomorrow. See, it says, VeVeVerse is planned Metaverse by Veve coming in the future. As well. Jimmy says, LOL. Grandmaster Model. Oh, it says 30 cents, I'll be a millionaire too. Heyo! Crazy Dan 420 says, I just ordered an Omi Homie t-shirt from Wannabe Champ FX on online store. You need to get one because they look cool and you can get a 10% discount. Yeah, they gave me a code that I could give out too for the discounts. I already have a merch store. I have 2. Links down below. But I think the main one is the first one. Now Alpha says, I'm here for the Dragon Ball Z audition. Thank you. I would love to be a voice actor. I'd love to be an actor. I watched Disaster Artist a couple weeks ago, and it's just, if Tommy Wiseau could make a movie, I'm pretty sure I could do okay. Again, there's, oh God. I think there's one that's really fun that I did. Chavez declares war on the Kraken. So yeah, it is. Be advised, guys. I did this. The eye patch wasn't part of the thing. I had an infected gland in my eye. It was called E2 Wars. Chavez declares war on the Kraken. If you want to, can I play? I think I can play it here. I'm drinking one tonight. Oh, hello, YouTube. It is I, the real Randy Chavez, and I'm gonna. Incoming message. Priority 1. What is this? From Hayridden Barbosa. So I'm just waiting for the Chaveztopia invasion. Ready for war. Lions. Gentlemen. Oh, man. No mercy. Pirates. Oh, man, it stopped. VR war. This is so stupid. I don't want to do the rest. I don't want to do the rest. But the last 30 seconds is straight up like Chavez. Oh, my God. You probably shouldn't watch. I should probably take that down. But that's like my acting audition. That's like, the character that I was playing in Earth 2 at the time. It was like, oh, we're prepared for war. Like, it was, the last 30 seconds are bananas. So yeah. Ski says Alex Jones NFT. Yes. Dude, Alex Jones' kid is like really big on Snapchat because he just puts Alex Jones on, like, Alex Jones getting his midnight snack. It's like Alex Jones watering the lawn. Alex Jones, like, it's really funny. Trey Jones says, way past 30 cents out of next year, I think. I hope so. JP says Supreme. Supreme Leader? Supreme Chavez? Supreme Dashi? Lobo says, they need to make the Joe Rogan Alex Jones interview an NFT. Dude, that would be amazing. That'd be the longest. Back in the day, we had sent something out into space, and it had, how to say hello in all these languages. It had music. It had... If they made NFTs, I don't know how other aliens would... I don't know if that would work. Imagine if we sent that into space, the Alex Jones, Joe Rogan interview into space. That would, and aliens came across that, they'd be like, nuke it now. That would be hysterical. Rose says, maybe NFT from McDonald's Happy Meals. That'd be interesting. Alex Jones did an interview recently. The guy is still, dude, he's still entertaining. Mozart Mafi says, hoo-ha, hoo-ha, hoo-ha. So I noticed that Dan used the phrase cities, plural, when saying in VeVeVerse. You can buy land around cities. I'm not mistaken. Interesting thoughts. Likelihood? Yeah, no, there's going to be one for VV City. There's going to be one for like Marvel City. Guarantee you, there's stuff like that. It's going to be amazing. Oh my god, if they have a Ponyville city. Again, Ponyville has its own like world. There's Ponyville, there's Philadelphia, there's Manhattan. So if they do, oh my god, that would be amazing. That would be, oh my goodness. J-Man says maybe similar things to what Axie's Infinity does. Play to earn is something that's very. I don't know if I'd want that for this though. It's going to work out well for Illuvium. Axie's Infinity is very successful, but who knows? Maybe it says use about collectibles, Cause Supreme, and other high-end collectibles. He is. Very true. George 17 says new strategy since I'm not getting drops. Anything and everything I can get. Season 1, gobble gobble. Yeah, Season 1. It's going to be a good bet. Very hard to get in the future. I don't know what's wrong with my hip. Uniqlo? I'm not sure what Uniqlo is, Wubba Wubba. Mike says, what about Todd McFarlane in space outside SpaceX? That'd be pretty wild. It says, my house is going to look like a dog kennel next to yours. Again, I don't want... Well, in the VeVeVerse maybe, but in the real world, I will spend more on land in the VeVeVerse than I will on the house that I live in. Yeah. Because again, that's something that I could sell in the future, and that's something that the land will go up exponentially. So be advised, guys. I will probably have bunches of plots of land. I don't know where I'm going to be. I'm going to sell most of that. Again, why am I doing all this? So I am going to. There are problems, and again, it's going to be like a huge thing. Not really VV related, but there are problems in the world, and I'm going to solve them. I'm going to at least move the ball forward in conservation or in trap neuter release program. I'm going to help. So eventually, one day, everything will be sold. Omi will be sold. Land in the VeVeVerse will be. I'll still keep a bunch of NFTs, and I'll keep some land on there. But in the next 20 years, everything will be sold. And I'll be on to other stuff, and I'll make more money doing other things. And again, will I consistently be active in the VeVeVerse? Absolutely. The same way, I'll still be active in the Pokemon community. I'll still be active in Earth 2. I'll still be active. But as far as most of the land that I buy in the VeVeVerse will eventually be sold for philanthropic goals. I will keep a couple of places, but I'm not sure which ones I'll keep. I'm not sure what. I'll let you guys know though. Most likely the places next to VV City or Marvel City or whatever, most likely those are going to be the one that is going to be sold. Again, like 10 years from now, give or take. I will keep the ones that are probably in the middle of nowhere. But again, we can have a hell of a decade, rest of the decade with this. So I'll live there for years before I sell. So I guess it doesn't matter short term. Squirrel6 says, what do you think of renting collectibles out in the VeVeVerse for Omi? Renting collectibles out in the... Oh, yeah. Could be a great benefit to have for early members over the people who came in from mainstream attention in the future. Yeah, that'll definitely happen. He says, predictions on the tiers of Omi staking. There are 3. What do you think max level Omi staking? They recognize 1 million to 10 million? There will be limits. We don't know what yet. We'll probably get that in a article in the next couple of weeks. Owell says, Uniqlo, famous Asian fashion brand that partners with Disney anime. Oh, okay. That could be interesting. I'll take a look at them. Jude Garcia, respect big dog. Why thank you, Jude. Why thank you. All right, so Wubba Wubba, I'm going to go and... Uniqlo? It's a retail company. Clothing, innovation. No. Oh no, I think that's different than what you were saying. CQL. I guess there's a Japanese brand. There it is. It's a clothing apparel company founded in Yamagata, Japan. 49 textiles manufacturer. That could be interesting too. So I searched Uniqlo and then Pokemon came up. Artist Meguru Yamaguchi and James Jarvis bring some of your favorite Pokepals to life with our new UT collection. Stay tuned here for more details. Pokemon Uniqlo UT, Lifewear, These could be interesting. I mean, they have to have been with Pokemon, right? I mean, Uniqlo's 93,000. I don't know. We shall see. We shall see. Jay Mantonello says, need a digital loan officer and real estate agent. Well, I mean, I that's sort of the field I was working in. Not real estate agent. I was just a high risk lending guy. Yeah, real estate agent, probably need that too. Oh, I got a buddy of mine that shares Decentraland Books, Deadmau 5, Paris Hilton, and more for Metaverse Music Festival. Cool. And this was on CoinDesk. This was... Oh, so that's really interesting. So again, stuff like this will happen in the VeVeVerse. Decentraland Books, Deadmau, and Paris Hilton, and more for Metaverse. Friends call him Deadmau 5. Deadmau 5? Patch your virtual festival attire. Decentraland is hosting the first of its kind musical festival featuring more than 80 real-world artists. Paris Hilton, Deadmau 5, Alabaster de Plume, and 3 LAU are involved. Paris Hilton's really, really good. I hope they have Steve Aoki for this also. It also includes a VIP areas, a merchandise store for non-fungible tokens, and oddly, portable toilets. Oh, this is interesting. A celebration of music and culture in the virtual social world, but also a recognition that the metaverse has arrived as a viable, irresistible, and profitable space for creative people, whatever their medium or background. I would like to think that I want Non-Fungible Wonderful to go in, have a concert, charge Omi for that concert, and I want him to just like sell out a place. I was like, yeah, Non-Fungible Wonderful. Wicked rap artist. Oh my god, Immutable X Anthem, so good. I would be slapping. That would slap her. His stuff slaps so hard. Yeah, like that again, that's a preview of what's to come. We have a crystal ball into the future, what's going to happen in the VeVeVerse. Among the artists performing is Scottish singer and songwriter Nina Nesbitt, who is new to the metaverse, but found the opportunity appealing because in-person concerts are only slowly coming back to life. She told CoinDesk, I'm not able to tour internationally at the moment, and it made me think of other ways I can perform and connect with my fan base. I thought this was a really interesting way and something that's quite new and has not been done that much before in the pop world, so I wanted to give it a try. The metaverse has become increasingly popular as people have been looking to the digital space during the pandemic to connect with friends and family or seek entertainment. Many of the metaverses today are blockchain-based, like Decentraland. VeVeVerse. I think if it hadn't been the pandemic, maybe I wouldn't have gone down this route, Nesbitt said. Decentraland is a virtual reality platform, blah, 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 blah. Also, I also think that if we have enough, if there's a concert there or whatever, I guarantee you the holder of that concert, the person that has that, they're able to get ad revenue. Guarantee you, if you have a fun game on the metaverse, get ad revenue. If you have, guarantee if there's enough people on there, you will get ad revenue. Or Vivi will get ad revenue and they'll share it with you. I bet you that happens. Nico, famous Asian fashion brand partners with Disney, anime, etc. Thank you. Although it says they got all sorts of licensing, the VV of clothing. That would make sense. Did you say Decentraland? Yep. Talking VeVeVerse right here. Right here. It was really strange recording it to try to have the energy of being on stage, doing all the movement in the body because you have to exaggerate everything, she said. But I always have wanted to be turned into a real life sim, so this has been a really cool experience. So I'll let my buddy know, like, this will happen in the VeVeVerse. Guaranteed. Bought more Omi today. Heyo. President 420 says, Dan said we can keep our current showrooms when we upgrade to 2.0 if we want to. So I opened and named 12 showrooms to keep, and maybe I could sell them to the new users who want to look OG in the future. That's a really good idea. That is a really good idea. That's a good point. So let me read that again for those who are just listening. Dan said we can keep our current showrooms when we upgrade to 2.0 if we want. So I opened and named 12 showrooms to keep, and maybe I can sell them to the new users who want to look OG in the future. Excuse me. I'm gonna do one last Patreon member shout out, then I gotta bounce. I'm so tired. What we got here? What we got? Ooh, nope, not that one. Don't, nope. Oh man, what's a good song? Come on, guys, come on. Not Avril Lavigne, not. You're on the phone with your girlfriend, she's upset, she's going off about something that you said, but she doesn't get your humor like I do. I'm in the room, it's a typical Tuesday night. She's listening to the kind of music he doesn't like, but she'll never know your story like I do. That was my 2-hour shout out. Everyone say bye-bye to Dashi. Bye-bye, Dashi. Everyone check out Star Helix and Veve Vault on YouTube, and at not Star Helix and at Hey David Don on the Twitter. You got to do Taco Bell truck next time, man. Not Taco Bell. I should. Taco truck. Is this live? It was live, but I've been going for 2 hours, so I'm going to bounce. Thank you all for the super chats and all for joining me. I'll be live at Foster Hill tomorrow, and I'll catch you all later. All right, bye guys. Meow, 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 meow. Oh, my body. Meow. Yeehaw.